was shrinking by the year. Why? Because of various activities, mining and agriculture and industry, which were causing a serious problem in terms of the recharge of the river. So we convinced of the population of Zambia was surviving based on the community. In terms of biodiversity, the largest game park in Zambia, the Kafue, is on the same basin, the Kafue basin, being supported by this. But then, in terms of power generation, the river is supporting in a big way towards the contribution for us to have power. At the time, there were only two power stations. There was the Kafue Upper and the station. Now there are three. Coming on board of the other. So we were worried then that if we don't manage this particular river, and at the time the projections were that maybe in the next 50 years, we may not have the Kafue because it was shrinking at a very, very high pace. And can you imagine a situation where there is no Kafue? Just come to think where there is no Kafue, it's dried up. How do we survive as a country, as Zambia, without it? So at the time, we were looking at what strategies could we put in place to ensure that we sort out the problem. How do we ensure ecological sustainability whilst we're mining? How do we ensure ecological sustainability whilst we're carrying out our agricultural activities? How do we ensure ecological sustainability whilst we are carrying out our other activities, manufacturing activities, and so on and so forth? So, at the time, there was a proposal that we needed to set up what we call the Kafue Upper Management Authority. Okay? Like the type which they have for the Zambezi River Authority. So how do we have this particular institution? We were constrained at the time because there was a Water Management Act. There was a Water Act of 1948 which did not provide for integrated water resource management. And therefore, if we were to have set up this particular catchment management authority, what basis would it, what would anchor, what law would anchor its creation? So we agreed to make recommendations to government that there was a need to revise the Water Act of 1948. And I think by 2000, a number of activities were done to actualize that. So we started working on the draft water Management Act, which I think the draft was finally ready somewhere around 2008. It could not be implemented. It was only actualized, I think, in 2011. It provides for, of course, the having the boat, the Mama boat, but also provides for catchment councils. Okay? Catchment councils. Meaning that upon the law taking effect, the board should have been appointed, and the number of activities ought to have been embarked on to actualize the creation of these councils. And one council, big council, should have been to have one for the upper catchment, which would have then assisted us to bring together